Hello, my name is Colin. For my persuasive presentation, I'm going to be asking you to donate to the Houston Food Bank. Around 30 to 40,000 homes were destroyed by the tropical storm Hurricane Harvey. I've done extensive research on Hurricane Harvey and the victims and what they continue to go through today. Like some of you, I may have family members or even friends that are connected to the Hurricane Harvey crisis, either through a direct impact or maybe someone they know was directly affected. The Houston Food Bank is a provider of assistance to those affected during Hurricane Harvey who suffer from malnutrition, homelessness, or childhood recovery. Donating to the Houston Food Bank will allow for the population of homeless people currently in Houston that was heavily increased by the tropical storm Hurricane Harvey to receive proper nutrition. It will keep support and aid internal and promote recovery of U.S. citizens, and it will also improve living conditions for any children affected by the storm. First, I'm going to talk about the overall impact of the storm and its importance. The deadline for Hurricane Harvey victims to receive assistance was October 5th for food relief. Many did not get to apply and are still considerably underfed. And the way that you can help is to donate to the Houston Food Bank. As you can see here, this is a picture of the Houston Food Bank, and on the right there's an assembly line process that has about 59 volunteer employees at this location that package up food and do everything that's necessary for there to be a 1,500 calorie intake, and $1 actually provides 3 meals, so they can provide 3 meals for every dollar that you donate. And actually in the year 2017, they gave out a total of 83 million meals to people that were in need. And as you can see on the next slide, there is a produce section, and nearly 2.17 million pounds of produce are given out each year, and that number is expected to increase with Hurricane Harvey. But as of 2016, there are 2.17 million pounds of fresh produce. So the Houston Food Bank is a provider of assistance to those affected during Hurricane Harvey. And donating to the Houston Food Bank will allow for a population of homeless people in Houston to perceive this nutrition here and to receive this fresh produce and to be taken care of. As American citizens, it's our responsibility to make sure that our fellow Americans receive proper care after such a disaster. Those who have not received this assistance are recovering at a slower rate and reserve equality. Human dietary needs require 1,500 calories on a daily basis to be healthy. All people should have access to this minimum caloric intake in an unforeseen disaster. Without the appropriate intake, like I said, it's impossible for recovery to be quick at a quick pace, and also you won't have enough energy to lead a productive life and get back on your feet. Now we will be looking at the importance of internal aid. A country that does not support its own citizens is not considered to be stable. Being a first world country, we are classified as such because we can provide assistance to our citizens in a disaster such as this. Other countries, like third world countries, may not have the resources or even the funds to protect their citizens or take care of them after a natural disaster like this. And to maintain support, we must consider how important it is to provide internal assistance. Even though foreign assistance is good, we spend billions of dollars on foreign assistance when we could be using that money here. Foreign countries do appreciate and deserve our assistance, but also at the same time, we don't want to look like we're helping other countries out more than we're helping our own citizens, and that could potentially turn citizens against the government, which is not ideal. And for the main final idea associated with the Houston Food Bank, I'm going to transition into the children affected. So children affected by this disaster are at a major disadvantage because they're overlooked most of the time, and they're not given proper portions by their family that do receive the aid. They may cut their portion in half and have more for the adults because they think they need more. But children are actually should be held at a higher priority over adults because the side effects, according to FAE Trends, on explorer.usa.gov, the amount of assistance provided to these families was split. And children usually received 50% of what they were allotted, and parents ended up taking half of their meal, which is a little upsetting, but not necessarily something that is talked about. So I think that they can't even function on a low caloric intake like adults do, and could also experience harmful side effects from not eating properly. And children with a bad diet have been known to fail in school and become antisocial outside the classroom. And children should they shouldn't have to fend for themselves because they're being protected by their parents or their adults. And the Houston Food Bank, see here, they allow for the children to receive the proper nutrition in the packs. The 1,500 calories will be provided to these children for $1 for 3 meals, and $30 for an entire month to feed someone. So it's not really expensive if you think about it on a larger scale. But if everybody contributes, it will also it will be a lot easier. So donating to the Houston Food Bank ensures that the children affected by this disaster are able to recover and be successful in their environment. So now that we've discussed the reason why you should donate to the food bank, I think it's imperative that we act now and donate, because the longer we wait, the longer they wait for the next meal. And the Houston Food Bank is a provider of assistance to those affected during Hurricane Harvey, who suffer from malnutrition, homelessness, and even child recovery. Supporting our citizens, preventing malnutrition of our youth, and aiding those in need is definitely top of the list when it comes to helping out our own citizens. We must donate to the Houston Food Bank as soon as possible, because the victims are running out of time and the assistance is running low. Thank you. Keep it